Let's Dine Out California is made possible in part by Tobias Maynard DDS in Redlands, specializing in cosmetic, holistic, and family dentistry. Tobias Maynard DDS in Redlands. PearlyWhitesDDS.com. California Premier Builders LLC, serving Southern California with large and small home and commercial construction services such as remodels, roofing, windows, and solar. California Premier Builders proudly supports Empire PBS and the Let's Dine Out California show.
Welcome to another delicious edition of the Let's Dine Out Show. I'm food critic Allan Borgen, the Food Whisperer.
And I'm Isabel Bussey, and I love to eat.
Izzy, what's on today's menu?
First, we're off to Canyon Lake to the Urban Craft Eatery for some really yummy food. Then we're off to nearby Menifee for some great breakfast and lunch items at the Breakfast Club of Menifee.
So loosen up your belt, get your favorite drink, and let's dine out. Now here we are in Canyon Lake, which is kind of between Elsinore and Menifee, kind of going right through the mountains there. And a really interesting restaurant. It's kind of casual, it's rustic, it's a little modern. Caroline and her husband Wayne are proprietors, and I'll tell you, he knows what he's doing. This is unusual food, and more importantly, it's really, really good, and it's a fun place to eat.
Yeah, I love the mix of flavors and just really innovative blends of food.
Exactly, so let's get right into it. First dish we had was the Bff Appetizer or snack, whatever you want to call it, $10. Wow, it starts out with 1 pound of fries that's deep fried, then it's tossed in bacon fat, and then they have the special cheese sauce that they make with it, pork belly, crisp pork belly, fried egg over that, then they have green onions, Fresno chili slices, and little thin slices of radishes, and I tell you, this is an incredible appetizer or a snack, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's crunchy, it's salty, it's creamy from just the cheese sauce and also from the egg, but then you get the kick of the chilies if you really want the extra bite. Mm-hmm. And if you don't, then skip the chilies.
I love the crunch to it. This is a great, great dish. Tasty and crunchy at the same time. Next, the Urban Burger, $12. This started off with a 6-ounce burger patty. Now the patty consisted of 80-20 chuck, it has brisket and short rib. It's hand formed here, so every one is a little bit different. Comes with a classic bun, nothing fancy, but then it's topped with Gorgonzola Swiss blend cheese. Then there's deep fried apple rings. It's tossed in a little panko and then deep fried, so you get a little crunch to it and the apple flavor. And it has bacon jam and arugula. I forgot about that, arugula. So a lot of different things going on here.
Yeah, I really like this burger. It's juicy, it's salty, it's sweet, it's savory. It really hits all the different senses while you're eating it.
And the bacon jam was amazing.
Oh, everything. It's just you get a crunch when you're eating it, and you're like, what is that? And it's bacon.
Sweet, a little tangy, oh, so good.
Yes.
Next came the Ruddy Piggy. This was $13. This is another great burger of theirs. This consisted of a 6-ounce burger, well, again, the same bun, pork belly, and an egg. It's all done on a flat top. Then it's constructed with a bun, and they put the rooster sauce on, which is mayo, sriracha sauce, garlic, and lime juice. Then they add kimchi, then the burger, slices of pork belly, a fried egg, arugula, and then more rooster sauce, and it's served with the same salad. I thought this was amazing.
It's interesting with this kimchi, kind of gives you a kick, the spice and flavor, and then the pork belly, the saltiness, smokiness, and then the meat. It's just amazing.
And he smokes his own pork belly, and it's amazing. Now, one thing I would have liked on this one is I like to see more sauce, of the rooster sauce, more of it, because it was so good. But that was the main thing, and more of the kimchi. It was just a small layer of it. I like kimchi, so if you like kimchi, tell them you want more kimchi, more sauce. Highly, highly recommend it. Yum, yum. Next came the braised short rib, $16. Now this is about a 6-ounce braised rib. It's braised in red wine, stout beer, sherry, and butter. It comes with sprouts, Brussels sprouts, a little seasoned and put on a flat top for markings. Then it's topped with a fried arugula. And again, this is something, that's just incredible. And it's served on a mound of Yukon Gold potatoes that's made with cream and butter. So you have a little bit of, it's healthy because it's got Brussels sprouts in it, but lots of flavors.
Yeah, I really think that the fried arugula was amazing to add to the crunch and the flavor. And the braised short rib from Harris Ranch, it's actually soft and it just
melts in your mouth.
Yeah, it totally falls apart in your mouth. It's so juicy. And the sauce is amazing.
That sauce was stunning. It was so good. You just wanted to bathe yourself in it. Just It's so good. And lastly, the fried chicken Sammy. This is $10. This consisted of about a 6-ounce chicken breast that's buttermilk marinated first, then it's dredged in seasoned flour and then deep fried, real crispy. That's what's so good about it. It's put on the bun. It's called a serrato bun. It's a ciabatta and a baguette type of fusion of a roll. Again, it's made with more of the rooster sauces on top of that, and then pickles, homemade pickles they make here on the premises. The chicken breast, a coleslaw mix, but it's just dry coleslaw with heirloom, I believe it was carrots, and then a maple mustard sauce on top of that. I thought this was amazing. I love the flavors, and this was a great, great sandwich.
I think the crunch from the juicy chicken breast was amazing, and then everything else just really complements it.
Some restaurants, things are just thrown in. They have no purpose. Everything here has a purpose, whether it's texture, whether it's flavor, or subtle flavors or strong flavors. It all goes together well.
I really like all the dishes. I think everything's been really tasty.
Yeah, really good stuff here. So let's join owner chef Wayne in the kitchen and find out how to make one of his signature dishes, which is a mac and cheese, which will blow you away. Okay, Wayne, you're the owner, you're also the chef here. What are we making here? This is a very special dish. It's one of your top sellers.
Yeah, so we based this on a classic mac and cheese dish, but we put our own riff to it, and we add a little texture on top by making these Parmesan Crisps. And we use a little bit of locally made stout beer, and we put that in our bechamel sauce to make our mac and cheese, and a couple of selected cheeses.
And no fat and no calories. Amazing.
That's right, right.
Okay, why don't you go to it. Let's show us how to make it.
Okay, first we're going to make the Parmesan Crisp.
Okay.
That's going to be the texture right on top. What you want to do is...
So it's just Parmesan cheese?
It's just Parmesan cheese, and then you want to grease up the grill a little bit and kind of just wipe it off so there's not a lot of excess on there.
Okay.
And
now again, this is a dish people could make at home.
Yeah, you can. You can use a non-stick pan, at home to do this instead of a grill.
Okay.
It'll come out just the same. So what you want to do is just kind of drizzle kind of on there so they're not all clumped all together.
Right.
So it'll just kind of cook. It'll take a couple minutes, but it'll brown.
Oh yeah, look at smell. You can see it melted.
That's right. You can really smell the aroma of the Parmesan cheese. Yeah. And if you use a really good quality cheese, that makes all the difference. So quality ingredients obviously make your dish. So, and with this, you don't want to rush it, because if you try to flip it a little too soon, then you're going to get all these.
Apart.
Yeah, exactly. And
so
it's going to stick up.
How many minutes?
About 2 minutes total, that's it. And then I keep this side of the grill a little bit warmer, so once I flip it, I'll leave it over here, and then it'll
like I said,
without burning
but
it.
But a non-stick pot will work just as good.
It'll work just as well. I do this sometimes at home for my kids. Yeah, you just want to kind of get under there, and then, however it'll turn on, on its side there.
Okay. So the idea is not to burn it, but you want it to crisp together.
Exactly.
And by hanging together, that way, then you crisp it afterwards. Okay.
That's good.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's good. Then you want to just...
So it's more for the crunch? Is that...
It is for the texture, but
also saltiness.
Exactly. It's kind of like putting breadcrumbs on there, but it's a lot more flavorful than breadcrumbs because you've got aged Parmesan cheese.
Right. Oh, yum. Yeah. Okay, now what?
Okay, now we're going to turn this on right here, and we're going to basically make the sauce for our mac and cheese.
Okay, so it's bechamel sauce?
It's based on a traditional bechamel sauce.
Which one of the other sauces?
That's right. Okay, a little bit of butter. Just a little fresh garlic.
Garlic and everything. Gotta have garlic.
That's right. Yeah, if you can make garlic in desserts, I'm sure it'll make it taste good. Okay, once that saute's up just a little bit there.
Okay.
This is a brewery that's just down the street. It's in Lake Elsinore. Okay. We support them a lot, and we use their stout beer to
stout?
To give flavor.
Why not another beer?
Because this one just has a lot more flavor to it.
Oh, okay.
And then once you hit it and you kind of deglaze it, kind of like you would a white wine or a red wine, then all the alcohol will burn off, and then you'll get a concentrated flavor of that stout beer in there. So that bitterness will kind of go away, and it'll reduce down to.
Smell the
to a
garlic,
nice
that's for
paste.
sure.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, and once that melds in with all the cream.
Now this is what? Just regular.
Just heavy cream.
Heavy cream. Okay.
And this is a seasoning mix that we make here. It basically has kosher salt, some herbs, some red pepper, black pepper, some sugar, a little hydrolyzed onion.
So a little bit of flavoring.
Garlic. Yeah, it's just a little bit something better than just salt.
Right.
Yeah. And then now we have our cheeses that we're gonna add here.
Okay, what kind do you have?
We have a Gouda, really good quality Gouda cheese.
You add it, I'll stir it. How's that?
All right.
We're a team.
Sounds good. Okay, this is cheddar and Jack mix.
Jack, okay.
And also we're gonna add some of the Parmesan cheese.
Oh, lots of Parmesan. Here, make the thing. Can I use this?
Yes, absolutely. That's what we use here.
Okay.
And once it just,
Oh, look at that.
kind of just thicken on its own there.
Right.
And then from there on, we don't want everything. Gonna turn it down a little bit.
Okay, so.
Can I add the pasta?
Okay. What kind of pasta is this?
This is called KVCR-PBS.
Right.
It's just kind of like a curly elbow noodle,
So
but
all
it just
the
keeps
ridges.
going a little bit, right?
Yeah,
All
so
the
it's
ridges
got-
help it, and I like the length of that noodle. Gives a little bit more texture to the mouth.
Texture, but also a lot of cheese in it. It soaks it all up.
Exactly. It helps catch all that cheese. So
Okay.
obviously we've cooked this to al dente.
Right. That's what you want. Look at the consistency. Okay, how much longer?
I think it's as long as it gets warmed through, I think we're good.
Okay. Yeah, it's bubbling, so it looks like it's good. Okay. Plate it in the
That's pretty
middle.
good. Yeah.
Pile it up a little bit, give it a little flavor, a little texture and height. Get all that extra
Oh,
cheese
look at
on it.
that.
Oh, yummy.
Go ahead and just put some of that right on top, any which way you like it.
Okay.
There's no wrong way. There you go. That'll definitely add that crunch factor.
Yeah.
And we have a little bit of buttered breadcrumbs too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's good
just a
enough.
little bit more texture, and
What the heck? I like texture.
there you go.
Okay.
Then we can put just a little bit more of this. This is just buttered breadcrumbs
Okay.
to kind of fill in the blanks a little bit.
Wow.
And there it is.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's simple. Well, let me get my little tasty fork here.
How'd you do?
I did great. You want my recipe? No. What's nice is the first thing you get is a crunch.
Yes.
Then you get the flavor and it all melds together. And, wow, that's delicious. Wayne, thank you so much. Really great job.
Thanks, Allan.
Really good stuff. Yum, yum. Now we're off to Menifee, which is right down the road from the restaurant we're at now. And it's for breakfast and lunch only. It's called the Breakfast Club of Menifee. Can't wait. Well, Izzy, here we are at the Breakfast Club of Menifee, and what a neat restaurant. You talk about a family restaurant. This is definitely one.
Yeah, it like the country simplicity, but it's homey, so it's very comfortable in here.
It's fairly large. They have booths and tables, but as soon as you walk in, that tells me a lot.
Yeah, you walk into a coffee bar.
Gotta have coffee at a place like this. So they're only open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week. So let's get right into it.
Okay.
First dish we had, this is refreshing. This was a corned beef hash. This was actually eggs and corned beef hash. This is $11.95. Now you can also have it as an omelet. We didn't. This is large portion. I mean, a real large portion of real corned beef that they grind it themselves. It comes with diced onions, diced potatoes, diced red and green bell peppers, topped with any 2 eggs. We got over easy. And a side of it, peppered country gravy, and it comes with hash browns as choice potatoes, but it can also come with pancakes. Go for the pancakes. The pancakes are amazing. They're all made by scratch here at the restaurant. A lot of vanilla flavoring, delicious. I think this is one of the best pancakes I've ever had. I love this dish.
I like the corned beef hash. You can really taste the freshness of it, that it's freshly grind. And
Sure
the
beats canned.
crispiness, yeah, definitely beat the
Canned corned beef?
Yeah.
Ugh, terrible. Next came the apple pie waffle, $10.25. Wow, this is a large, crisp Belgian waffle topped with cinnamon, fresh apples too, I think, slices, and with whipped cream. You talk about simple, but so complex, so delicious. The waffles is the main attraction here. It's crispy. And most of the time you find waffles, this is really crispy and I love it.
I like the apples. It really tastes like fresh apples being baked, and it's like something you would make at home.
You don't find it too often in something like this. So
No, definitely
good
not.
choice. So next came the creme brulee French toast. This too was $10.25. Wow, something very different. This is 2 slices of bread that they dip in egg batter, so they make French toast out of it, cut in quarters. It's topped with a creme brulee batter mixture, whatever you want to call it, surrounded by fresh strawberries and blueberries. I thought this was excellent. If you like creme brulee, this is a great, great breakfast item.
I think the creme brulee sauce is so unique. It really has the creaminess, but just a touch of sweetness, and with the fruits, it just really gives a good balance.
And all the presentations are really nice. I mean, it's a little higher than you expect on some places like this, but it's well worth it. Quality and everything's, like the chef says, everything is made for, like he makes it for his family. So it's got a lot of love and passion in each dish. Next dish is the Monte Cristo sandwich, $12.95. Now I judge Monte Cristo sandwiches by Disneyland. I think they make the best one. This one's a little different. This is 3 slices of white bread. It's dipped in egg and like French toast, and pan fried. It comes with sliced turkey, Swiss cheese, ham, topped with powdered sugar, and a side of jelly, one side with it. This is my only disappointment. Again, I'm not comparing it to Disneyland. I don't think you can. But it just didn't make it for me. It didn't stick together. I think I would have liked to see it all battered, but I do realize they can't fry it. You need a designated fryer, like in Disneyland they have that. That's my only thing. It's just kind of, or maybe more cheese to bind it more. But how do you like it?
I already had one Monte Cristo before, and it's all deep fried. So this is a little bit different, but I think it's still good. Has a good flavor and texture, and especially with the jelly. I think it really adds to it.
Yeah, that's true. So. Okay, next came the burger. Now this is called Nick's Burger. This is $11.75. This is 1/2 pound ground chuck patty. They make themselves here, and they hand form it. It's served on a Hawaiian bun. It's got 2 strips of bacon, grilled onions, cheddar cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, and topped with a fried egg, another egg. So this area loves eggs, and so do I. I thought this was excellent. I really like the eggs, and when you bite into an egg and the egg yolk just pops in there, it's so good.
Very juicy burger, and also the fries, I have to say, super like crunchy.
They're like battered.
A coating on it.
Really, really good. So overall, do you have one favorite dish?
I have to say it's the waffle and the French toast.
I agree. I love that waffle, but also their pancakes are amazing, and they have all kinds of toppings and stuff. So.
Yeah, and the banana foster pancake.
Well, we're going in the kitchen now, and he's going to show us how to make it. Chef Edwin's going to show us how to make banana foster pancake, which is one of their signature dishes here. You can't miss this. This is amazing. Okay, Chef, we're in your kitchen. Thanks for allowing us in.
Thank you for
What are you
coming.
going to be showing us?
Okay, we're gonna make banana foster for banana foster pancake.
Oh, yum. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna start with 1/2 pound of butter.
1/2 pound. Good.
1/2 pound of butter.
That's good. How much sauce does this make for how many portions would you say?
This is pretty much for around 10 pancakes.
Oh, well, okay. Wow.
Okay.
Lots of butter. Okay.
Okay, we let it melt, but not burn.
Okay.
And then we're gonna put 1/2 pound of brown sugar.
1/2 pound of brown sugar. Okay.
I make it easy. Try to make it easy.
It's funny how it's a recipe that's so simple but so
It is
delicious.
simple.
Yeah.
It is really simple.
And this is great for when company comes. If in the last minute they come in, this is a great thing to do. So many things you can do with it. Even over ice cream, right?
Exactly.
Oh, that'd be good. Okay, now what is that? Whiskey?
This is,
I know.
I don't use whiskey because I have a lot of kids coming in, so I don't want to put alcohol on any kid.
But you can. You can use alcohol if you want.
Whiskey, I prefer whiskey for desserts, but like I say, in this case, I'm using just vanilla.
Okay.
1/2 cup of vanilla.
Vanilla flavor. So what you want to do is slow, and it can stick by itself because of the butter.
Exactly. You just let it melt.
About how long does it take to thicken up?
Well, it's thickened out with the banana.
Okay.
And a little pinch of cinnamon.
That's all?
That's all.
Really? Okay. I thought we had a lot
Cinnamon
more
is
to it.
really, really special, and it's really, really strong, so you don't need that much.
So you got 6 bananas. Wow, okay. Well, you don't kid around, do you? Now, for this type of dish, you want them to be ripe. You don't want them to be over mushy or anything, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
That's the whole secret.
Okay, you got 6 bananas.
Let's get 3 by 3.
Okay, so not too thin, not too thick.
Exactly.
Melting really nice, thickening a little bit. A lot of bananas.
There's a lot of bananas. When you buy it, it's already melted, pretty much. See how the brown sugar is getting incorporated with the
Caramelized,
vanilla?
yeah.
Exactly.
So it gives us the flavor, it gives us the whole foundation, the
Exactly.
whole sweetness.
Now, turn that off. Put the banana in.
So you're just incorporating it, you're not really cooking it?
You don't want to cook the bananas because by the time you make the pancake, the
get
banana
mushed.
will be cooked.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay, so you're letting it kind of gel by itself. Cool
Exactly.
right down.
You just let it cool down. After let it cool down, it's basically like this.
Have it ahead of time. Okay, so look how thick this is, boy. Okay, now we're gonna do pancakes.
Now we're gonna make the banana foster pancake.
Okay. Okay, so what are you doing now?
We're gonna make the banana foster pancake
Okay.
with the one we previously made.
So you warm this up first.
Exactly.
Okay.
So here you decide
Oh,
how
look at
big
that.
it's gonna be.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, okay. So this is incorporated into the batter.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. I thought it would be on top. Oh my goodness, look at that.
Nope.
It's a big, big pancake.
It is a big pancake, but trust me, when you're eating this pancake,
Like that,
you
quick.
say, I need some more.
So you wait till it bubbles up a little bit?
Exactly.
most
Like a
pancakes?
normal pancake, you let
Right.
it dry on top. It's a really big pancake. You want to make sure it's cooked all the way through.
Right. No, nothing worse than mushy. Yeah.
Exactly.
But this looks amazing. This is.
Well, how would you try it?
Oh, I'm definitely going to try it.
Trust me, this is a perfect reason to come.
I mean, you get a really good business here, and there's a reason.
Yes.
People come from all over, and their
Well-
food's fresh, and it's good.
Let me tell you this. This is home. This is the way I think.
Mm-hmm.
When you decide to go eat somewhere besides your home, that place got to be either like your home or why not better.
We want to feel welcomed.
Exactly.
Right.
So we have that respect for whoever crossed the door as a customer.
That's great. That's what makes you so good.
And that's the reason why we are so busy.
Right. Okay, chef, I can try it.
Go ahead, all yours.
Pressure.
There we go.
1, 2, 3. Whoa, look at that. It's perfect. Will you hire me?
I do.
Oh, cool. Now you put it what?
Powdered sugar on
sugar?
top. You know, like any other pancake, butter, syrup.
Let's just try it this way. Okay, well, I gotta try it now. Wow, look how fluffy. Hard.
It is hot.
Wow. The sweetness of it, bananas just melt in your mouth. It's hot. You have to let it sit for a little bit.
Exactly.
But you're right, the cinnamon really comes out just a little bit.
Exactly. You don't need that much.
This is great for 2 people.
It is.
Or for an ending for like 4 people. It's very good. Excellent. Chef, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I'll definitely be back just for this.
Sure.
Because if I
Anytime.
figure one more. Ooh, the caramelized brown sugar. Really good. Hot. Ah. So good. Well, there it goes, a wrap up of today's show. 2 good restaurants for breakfast, lunch, and also for just something unusual. This isn't the typical restaurant. Both of these restaurants are really unusual and definitely would be back. So until next week, food critic Allan Borgen.
And Isabel Bussy.
Happy eating,
Happy
everybody.
eating, everybody.
Okay, speaking of eating, here is...
Let's Dine Out California is made possible in part by Tobias Maynard DDS in Redlands, specializing in cosmetic, holistic, and family dentistry. Tobias Maynard DDS in Redlands. PearlyWhitesDDS.com. California Premier Builders LLC, serving Southern California with large and small home and commercial construction services such as remodels, roofing, windows, and solar. California Premier Builders proudly supports Empire PBS and the Let's Dine Out California show.